Yeah. I'm on live, just so you know. I just started. Hey, Patty Cakes. How are you, baby? Good morning. Good morning, guys. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome in. Welcome in. Happy Thursday. Good morning, Indigo. I'm exhausted, but up and attempting to have a good day. I'm good. I'm good. Good morning. Yeah, it's going to be a great day regardless. I'm off today, so no babysitting for me, so I have huge plans, which is like cleaning and getting the last bits of the course put up so people can take it. It's up. The link is in my bio, but I need to tweak it a little bit. Good morning, everybody. For those who don't know, I'm Marci. I'm a manifestation mentor and a tarot reader, spiritual guidance, counsel. I don't know, whatever. I never know what to say when it comes to the whole spiritual aspect stuff, but in the morning here, we do our self-development, personal development. We're talking about You Are a Badass at Making Money. We are on chapter 4 today. I feel like we're blowing through this book faster than the last. I feel like I have my hat on backwards. Let's change this. It's lumpy. Okay, sounds good, Indigo. Yeah, I need to put my stuff up. Aw, thanks, Patty Cakes. I appreciate that. In the morning, like I said, we talk. Right now we're talking You Are a Badass at Making Money. In the evenings is when, if you can catch me in the evening, is when I do my free yes no questions and my tarot readings. I should be on tonight. I was exhausted last night. We my daughter, so she plays basketball and her coach is a stickler, and they have practice jerseys, so they can play team against team. And if you lose your practice jersey, it costs you either laps or tiger touches. And she came home last night. She's like, I can't find my practice jersey. She's like, I literally just got it today. I'm like, okay. Wasn't in her bag. It didn't get thrown in the wash. We went back to the school, checked where she put it down at. Wasn't there. Called her cousin because her cousin gave her a ride home. It wasn't in her car. And so finally I'm like, you're just going to have to text your coach and say, listen, I can't. I don't know what happened. Good morning, Lindsay.
I'm surprised you put my number on, right?
And so her coach is like, was it a Nike one? And she's like, yeah. She's like, oh, so-and-so had it. The boys practiced after them. So one of the boys picked it up and claimed it as his. So she did not get in trouble, thankfully. But and she hopefully won't have to do any laps or anything. But I was just like, just tell your coach that you've been searching for 2 hours for it and you can't find it. Like, we retraced all your steps and it's not there. And so I was like, at least it shows that you're trying. You're not one of those kids like, oh, well, I lost it. Oh, I can't find it. It worked out. But we were like looking everywhere and, driving everywhere. And so by the time that was done, it was almost 8 o'clock. I'm like, well, I guess I'm just going to relax for the rest of the evening. Excuse me. Welcome in, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. This morning we are talking You Are a Badass at Making Money. For those who don't know, I am a manifestation coach, mentor, tarot reader, spiritual guidance counselor, all of the above. I do have a course that I am starting next month for manifesting love in 90 days. It's a 90-day course. You get to work with me personally. You get a one-on-one call with me once a week. You get a group call with the rest of the participants every other week, and weekly check-ins and a community online to keep you on track and, ask questions, that type of thing. I have posted the link about that. There's an application to do this because there are very limited seats. I am only taking so many people. So it is limited and it is an investment. So all that information is in my profile. And that is coming. We start January 3rd, but our kickoff call is on January 2nd. Excuse me. Alright, so I'm just going to kind of review what we went over yesterday. And you can join. Oh, thank you. I wish my friend still did this. She had a very successful shop on Facebook. Like, most of her stuff was on Facebook. And she did t-shirt parties and all of that. And she was always changing up the designs that she did. And right before she went back to work as a nurse, and right before she did, she started bringing in all like the woo-ish stuff. I was like, I bought like everything I could, but now she doesn't do it. So I'm like trying to convince my daughter. I'm like, you should talk to her about maybe taking over her business because she's really liking graphic design and everything. So I don't know. It's just planting seeds for my daughter too. But what was I saying? Hi, Rachel. Oh, yeah. So, communities. We, go reviewing the thing reminded me of what Indigo said. I have 2 communities that are in my profile too. One is on Discord, one is on Facebook. So, if you're interested, please join those communities. I update each day of what the homework is. And, we can have discussions on both places. Rachel, I don't answer yes, no's in the morning, but I can tell you right now, yes, that's a yes, but I don't usually do it. I'm just getting told yes. So make sure you guys join those communities, whatever one works for you. I post in both. Discord is getting built up slowly, but the more people we get there, the more we can expand it and, give you guys the information that it is that you need. And yeah, so that's what we're doing right now. Good morning, Amanda. How are you, sweetheart? So yesterday's chapter was called Show Me the Money, and this was kind of all about realizing that money is just energy, right? You're all right. It's Thursday. It's almost Friday. It's Friday Eve. And so learning how to kind of put the right energy towards money, understanding how you look at money and shifting that view. So one of our mantras for yesterday was, I love money because it's the root of so much awesome instead of money is the root of all evil, right? Because how often have we heard that? And we had talked about this last week too, towards the end of the other book, about how you should really look at money almost like its own person, right? This is somebody that you want around you. This is somebody that you want to spend time with. You want them to come into your life and stay, right? So we want to stop talking about money so rudely. Like, if money were your friend, would you call it the root of all evil?
It's got a belt.
I have not, babe.
It was on the pants I wore yesterday. They went in the laundry room.
I don't think they were. Hopefully they're not in the washer. That wouldn't be good to wash a belt, I guess. He'll be so mad. He's down there going, what? Anyways, so we want to focus on like looking at money as a person and somebody that we truly want to have in our lives, right? We want to have respect for money. We want to treat it properly. We don't want to call it rude or ugly or evil or, greedy, anything like that. We don't want that. He opened up the washer. It's like a soap opera here in the morning sometimes. So try to shift your concept of money. Shift the way that you look at it. Shift it the way that you see it. We want this in our lives. We don't want to repel it. The more that we talk about how, money just comes in and leaves, right? A lot of people call it transfer day or whatever. They're like, oh, it's transfer day. So money comes in for a minute, it goes out, it doesn't come back for a while. No, money is constantly coming back. We're constantly hanging out with money. We're having parties with money. We're celebrating with money. Who
is that not?
Well, maybe you need to shift your concept of money. Did you find your belt?
Yeah, you moved it.
I moved it. I moved it. It was the gnomes. Get it right. I didn't move it. Or a one-night stand. Yes. We don't want one-night stands with money.
I have some money.
See? He's like, can I have some money? What do you want?
I don't know. I got cigarettes. It didn't work.
Not all of it. I gotta put stuff on Lex's account, right?
Oh, yeah. Just my eye now.
That's all you're leaving me with?
I'll put 30 on her account.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, you can.
No, you took
Awesome.
it.
It'd be awesome if you did.
It'd be awesome if you did. I don't plan on going out today.
You don't have to work?
No. Your daughter. Your sister is at the doctor's.
Oh, that's right. You could have told me that.
I've told you 3 times. Good morning, guys. Good morning, wakey bakey mom.
I had to do everything else.
Sorry. Okay. Alright, so we're at 8:15. I want to thank everybody who's in here with us today. So we start off usually, we do a 5-minute meditation before we get into the day's chapter. So I'm going to get everything ready. I don't know if Miss Brittany's coming in or if she's if she's sleeping. She probably needs the rest. I usually like to wait for her.
I should have shut that fucking buck. Bitch.
Hey, dude.
I'm talking to you.
It doesn't matter. Some of the stuff you say in the background can still get me bananaed.
Negative Nancy's and the freaking.
Lindsay says, good morning, Justin.
Morning, Lindsay.
Good morning, Lindsay. Alright, I'm going to give it another minute and then we'll
Negative Nancy's and Debbie Downers.
we'll get started with the 5-minute meditation. I set a timer and
You smoke the cigarettes?
no. So, and so all you need to do is just relax, clear your mind, right? Your thoughts are going to want to come in. Just let them pass on through. Lindsay said, have a good day, Justin.
Always.
Always, he says. So we want to relax, focus on the breathing. If you want to tap into those thoughts, go back to the breathing. It'll help kind of take away from getting distracted. It's been like my whole morning. And so that way we're grounded and we're clear and we're able to receive the information that we are working with today. So, toasted wiener is in here. 1 minute, please. Let me know when you're ready, Linz. What about Delilah? Am I like Delilah? I don't know. You're the one saying Delilah. Welcome to my crazy life. Good morning, Jacqueline. What are you doing?
I don't know. Fishing. I talked to Scott last night for a while. Maybe I can do that sometime. What do you want to mute?
No. No, I'm waiting for Lindsay.
Like always, I'm waiting for fucking people from Texas. God.
So once Lindsay's ready, we're gonna do our meditation.
Holy fuck.
Dude, the language. I mean, I know I swear, but...
That has to be the dumbest deer in the world.
Well, deer are not particularly...
They're fucking smart.
Well, they can be, but... They avoid you, yes.
No, they don't avoid me.
They don't avoid you. See, they're not smart.
No, I'm fucking just super genius. So,
Hush, I'm ready. Trevor's helping with the kids this morning, so I had to help him. No, that's fine. Do you want to go ahead and put the comment about a 5-minute meditation, and we'll be back shortly. For me, please. Good morning, Ness. Alright guys, so we're going to go ahead and get our 5-minute meditation started. Just relax, close your eyes, center yourself, ground yourself, let things flow out. Try to clear the head. Thoughts want to come in, focus back on your breath so you don't entertain those thoughts and let them move through. It's just 5 minutes, guys. That's all we need. Just to kind of get ready. How are you, Ness? Alright. I'm going to hit start and see you in about 5. Thank you for pinning that too, Linz.
Man, that fucking big one. That is, dude.
Alright, time's up. We are through that. That 5 minutes, I swear, seems to go faster and faster each day now. Which is good.
I was waiting for it to get over so I could talk.
He's killing Justin not to talk during that. He was talking, I'm like, shh.
Fucking grade school
You should really try it.
then. What, talking?
No,
I
meditating
meditate all day.
all day.
Yeah, my vibrations are so...
You should really sit in on these discussions.
No.
You really should. You need to make coffee now. Go make coffee. Go make your coffee.
I'm getting ready to go shoot or go catch a deer. As people protectors would say.
Yeah, he's gonna go catch a deer.
No, I'm not from Jersey.
People from Jersey say they're gonna go catch a deer.
Rich.
Is that what he says?
Yeah, they said a deer have toes too.
They have toes.
Yeah, they don't have toes.
So, welcome in, guys. We are talking. You are a badass at making money. We are on chapter 4 today. So, what we do here is we, I read the chapter. Some might like that, some might not, and that's okay. But that's what we do, and we kind of discuss in between, our thoughts. So anybody who's in here and you want to chime in, during the reading, that's fine. You're welcome to stay, hang out. We like to take what we learn and apply it. There are homework assignments, usually at the end of each chapter. So I post those both in my Facebook group and my Discord. Those are in my profile. You can find it there. So you can join either one. I do post the homeworks in both. And so, yeah. Any questions or anybody have anything they want to chime in on? While we wait for Lindsay to make her coffee. Today we're learning how we can bust ourselves. It's making. Okay. You want me to just go ahead and get started, Lens? Okay. Excuse me. Alright, so this is entitled Best Practices for Busting Yourself. Somewhere along my journey through overcoming my financial flimsiness, I attended a weekend seminar called Manifesting Money Like a Millionaire. I don't remember the specifics, but it was probably in Las Vegas, probably in some fairly cheesy hotel conference room, definitely outside of my comfort zone. There was about a 3-year period in my early 40s when I went to these types of things all the time. This particular event happened sometime after I started my online business, helping writers get their book proposals done. Before my business broke 6 figures for the first time, and months after moving out of Chez garage and into a house built for humans. I usually had to drag myself to these seminars because I felt so out of place at them. Not because I didn't desperately need the information, because Lord knows I did. But because if any of my friends caught me there with a name tag pinned to my chest, discussing the power of gratitude in my little breakout group, participating in the call and answer, who's a wealth magnet? I'm a wealth magnet. I can't hear you. I'm a wealth magnet. I never live it down. In other words, I felt above it all. Too cool for school. Snarkosaurus Rex. Sort of like people who love to travel, tourists, and love to comment, me, about how amazing a place would be if only there weren't so many tourists. Basically, I was obsessed with the idea of self-transformation, my own in particular. I was fascinated by concepts like the power of mindset, and I realized I wanted to be a life coach at the level of the guy up on stage instead of remaining the book lady for the rest of my life. But I was so embarrassed to admit to any of it because I was afraid of what people in my life would think. This was still back in the days when life coaching was regarded with the same highly questionable legitimacy as is psychic readings or hair growth tonics. What the hell is it anyways? Is it like therapy? Does it involve doing jumping jacks? Anyways, the event was being held by a coach I had been following for a while, but had never worked with before. I was on his mailing list, had read all his newsletters, and came to discover that he was brilliant and a captivating speaker. For some reason, he'd say things I heard a million times before, and suddenly the light would go on. I'd be on my feet, fist in the air, sobbing with newfound understanding. I am a wealth magnet. Damn it, I am. Sniff. I really am. I knew he was the guy I needed to work with to completely transform my life, my business, and crack the code to making multiple six figures consistently, easily, happily, and hopefully while holding a fruity cocktail in my hand on a beach somewhere. On the last day of the seminar, while we were all fully grasping the profundity of our own limitless potential, he pitched us two opportunities to work with him. One was a group coaching package where you'd gather in person a couple times a year, get phone support, email support, group cheerleading, etc. for $15,000. Then there was the big, fancy, no-nonsense year-long package where you got to work with the master one-on-one. This option was for those of us who were really not screwing around, who were ready to completely transform our financial realities, and who knew he was the right mentor to get us there. This was me. This was exactly what I needed. This cost $85,000. Damn. I want to be at that level. At the time, I'd already invested thousands of dollars in getting coaching. Private, group, anything. Don't care what kind. Just help me get past my shit. And every time it was a major, terrifying financial stretch for me. Yet every time I worked with the right coach, I got great results for a couple of reasons. First, because I'm an excellent coachee. I love to learn and challenge myself. I'm malleable, motivated. Once I make a decision, terrified of getting in trouble for not doing my work, etc. I also had officially reached my pain threshold for feeling at the mercy of money and had tasted enough little victories to know I could blow the roof off the sucker and go as big as I wanted with the right guidance. But $85,000? That was some serious cheddar. Even entertain the concept of someone like me getting my hands on that kind of money seemed impossible, as far-fetched as stopping by a Saturn for a carton of milk on my way home. That was house-size money. That cost more than I paid for my house. Like 2 times what I paid for my house. This was more than my annual income. This would get my friends to stop laughing at me and start intervening. Yet because I just spent the past 3 days raising my frequency, my fist, and expanding my perception way beyond the limits of my present reality, I wasn't thinking about what a delusional freak this guy was. I was thinking about how could I come up with $85,000 extra dollars. And the moment I switched how I was thinking, when I went from no way to there must be a way in a flash, I suddenly realized what was perhaps the biggest obstacle that had been holding me back from making money for my entire life. More than a car. Yeah. I mean, it's kind of like, those really high-end fancy cars. There are a whole bunch of tricks that will help you unearth your deep-seated, money-repelling subconscious beliefs. And I'm going to start with the most powerful, which is this. Hurl yourself into the fire. Run face first towards your biggest fear. Take big, audacious, oh my gosh, I can't even say it. The audacity in us form. The audacious action in the direction of your dreams. And do not let the fact that you're wetting your pants stop you. For me, the combo of forking over such a gigantic chunk of change and the realization of just how big and visible I would get if I applied myself at this level launched me into an alternative reality. Words are hard. Words are hard. Oh. Welcome to Marci with only 8. Well, I'm almost 2 cups in. But y'all know how it goes. The possibility of the money and the success felt really, really, really real for the first time, and it freaked the little prince right out of me. This is the feeling you're going for when you make a huge leap in your life. Equal parts excitement and terror. And if you succeed at staying the course, one of the many glorious results can be that you'll freak your subconscious out so massively. Remember, it's trying to keep you safely tucked away inside your comfort zone. That it will rise up, guns ablazing, and reveal itself to you like a pheasant being startled out of a bush. Audacious. The audacity. Okay, the audacity. In action form. I'm usually not this bad with words. I don't know. The past 2 days, man, it's just been like, why can't I say that word? This is exactly what happened to me. By thinking a thought I never thought before that was way outside my comfort zone, aka I'm the kind of person who can manifest $85,000 for a coaching program and become gigantically successful. One of my deepest, darkest beliefs that was hidden at the very bottom of my subconscious appeared before me. Today is hard. All covered in slime and seaweed. Clear as day. And it was this. If I become a financially successful woman, my adorable father, who worked his whole life to provide and care for me, would be crushed, defeated, and abandoned because I would no longer need him. Woof. Moon in Gemini, Mercury retrograde, right? Plus we have the Mars retrograde. Isn't there something like they're opposite each other, the full moon and Mars, and it's like creating chaos and everything too. You know better than I do. I just been listening. So she figured out that one of her biggest deep-rooted blockages was the fact if she became financially successful, her dad wouldn't have to take care of her anymore and he would be crushed. That's crazy. That's crazy. As I waited in line to hand over my credit card and put down a deposit, I had an image of my sweet old dad standing there in his yellow V-neck sweater that he never seen not wearing, staring down at his tennis shoes with his hands in his pockets, at a loss for what to do or say. Even though he wasn't supporting me, my father's favorite method of showing me love and feeling needed and valued was to give me money. And I realized that I subconsciously believed that if I got rich, I'd be rejecting his love and basically stabbing him in the heart. Explains why my brain hemispheres are battling for attention. Yep. There's so much going on right now. This realization was easily some of the most important information I ever received in my life, aside from learning that Jeff Ramirez had a crush on me in the 9th grade too. Once in possession of my heartbreak over dear old dad, I was able to question, diffuse, and rewrite my limiting subconscious belief and grow forth in grand new ways. So, busting yourself. Oh, is my Wi-Fi gonna act wonky again today? Busting yourself tip number 1. 12-2 to 12-12 portal. Dude, why does this have to happen at the end of the year? Why? Can we for once, like, just have some smooth sailing? Bum rush your fears. Figure out something you can do right now that will take you a giant step closer to your goal of getting rich. Make sure it's something scary, something that you'd really rather not do because it's super uncomfy, something that makes you feel like you might puke. Like, for example, renting the massive space for your new handbag company. Flying across country and figuring it out how to get yourself in front of the guy who's hiring for that engineering job that you're perfect for. Cold calling 10 prospective clients. Hiring a new full-time employee, etc. Notice any limiting subconscious beliefs that might get scared out of hiding as a result. And if you have anything come forth, write it down. Or, have a meltdown in public, like I did. I broke down in such an unraveled state of sobbing hysteria in the middle of this seminar that the only reason I survived was that I didn't want to spend my last days on Earth in Las Vegas. But afterward, I felt great. It was like hurling up something that really needed to leave my system. I felt lighter, relieved, like I had been handed a permission slip to finally grow up. Once you've uncovered your heretofore unknown, unhelpful belief, take the time to feel whatever feelings come up. I mean it. Pause, acknowledge, and let any sadness or frustration or heartache out of your system. Damn you, limiting subconscious belief. I spent half a century eating clam chowder from a can at home instead of dining at the fancy steakhouse because of you. Let your feelings rip. But don't hang out there for the rest of your life. Your little prince was trying to keep you alive and loved. So once you've had your temper tantrum, focus on where you're headed, not on resenting the past. Once you've discovered what's been holding you back and given yourself a chance to start realizing it, begin feeling into a new story, using the specifics of what you've learned. For example, I visualized my father being so happy and proud of my financial success. I imagined myself telling him how much I love him, thanking him for being such an awesome role model, and felt him being relieved that I was able to take care of myself financially. Another thing that I did and still do is let him give me money. I'm so much more aware of how it lights him up, which then lights me up, and my newfound understanding of the energy in this exchange makes me receive the money with even more gratitude and love for my dad than I had when I actually needed it. He has no idea about any of this. Dad, are you reading this? And that's not the point. This is all your stuff. These are your beliefs that you created yourself. It's about realizing the energy inside you, not about involving other people into your therapy session. Busting yourself tip number 2. Watch your mouth. Watch your mouth. If I say to you, you can't make money because you're a moron, it conjures up a thought and a feeling in you, just as you are awesome, infinitely powerful, and I love you. Brings up a thought and a feeling too. Your thoughts are the superhighway to the spiritual world, which is where universal intelligence is hanging out, filing its nails, waiting for you to place an order. And since words and thoughts are total besties, they share everything, finish each other's sentences, back each other up, and pass information and emotions back and forth like secret notes in high school. If you're broke or not where you want to be financially, you can be sure that your language could use an upgrade. Just like taking massive action can call forth buried beliefs, so can noticing what falls out of your mouth. Words are great truffle pigs to uncover your hidden thoughts and beliefs about money. Luckily, the process of busting yourself on your words is pretty easy. You basically just have to make the decision to pay attention. Now that you've made the commitment to read this book and figure out your money stuff, make the commitment to become aware of your language. Make this your mantra. Slow down and shut up. Get practice at taking deep breaths before you speak. This will give you the space to stop, notice what was about to come out of your mouth, and course correct it if needed. Oh my goodness. Paying attention to what other people say is another great trick, and kind of a good thing to do in general. It'll give you the chance to think, is that what I sound like? This is usually very enlightening because the people we hang out with the most tend to share our perceptions of reality, and hence tend to verbalize the same beliefs about money that we do. Here are some phrases to watch for with others and yourself. I want equals lack. I wish, but I'm not in control equals disempowering. I need, because I ain't got equals lack. I can't, obviously. I'm trying, but I'm not committed. I hope, might happen, might not equals lacks faith. I should, but maybe I won't and maybe I don't wanna. I don't know, spoken as truth, slams door shut on finding out. Here are some excellent replacements. I have. I create. I'm grateful for. I enjoy. I can. I choose. I love. Additionally, 2 words we need to be particularly stealth about sniffing out are the words I know. Nothing slams the door on further investigation and radical action faster than, yeah, I know it's important to be aware of my thoughts. No need to explain. Next topic. They're very sneaky words because we tend to think we're rather impressive for knowing things, when in reality, no matter how much we know, there are always more sides to the story. Giant leaps of faith and an infinite number of questions that could massively expand our awareness, especially in the realm of self-helpery, where we often need to hear things over and over and over before they click. It's critical to stay wide-eyed and wondering. The other thing I know does is shut off from receiving information from universal intelligence. When we're so convinced by and attached to what our brains are telling us, we lose out on receiving the much deeper knowledge. What we're basically doing is acting like we're smarter than universal intelligence, the stuff that created all that is in our infinite universe. Meanwhile, we can barely remember which day is trash day. Important, I know note. You have clearance to use I know when used as a confirmation of awesomeness, as in, I know I can make buttloads of money, I know I'm a badass motherfucker, etc. Totally makes sense, right? Which brings me to the next tip. Busting yourself tip number 3, shut up even more. One of my favorite sayings is, a wise man once said nothing. I love this quote on so many levels because it reminds us that when we get silent, step out of the way and listen to the big smarty pants known as our intuition and the universe, true wisdom can reach us and flow out of us. And that so much of what falls out of our mouths is about, look at me, I'm going to tell you 5 million awesome things about myself so that you will love me. I'm going to make fun of myself before anyone else can so I don't feel stupid type of stuff. Words are powerful tools for connecting with our fellow humans, to share with them information, love, hilarity, ideas, chicken piccata recipes. The more you slow down and shut up, the better chance you have to make powerful choices, and the more space you have to catch yourself in the moment and ask, why am I about to say this? One of the best ways to blast past the noise in our brains and discover what's going on underneath is through meditation, sitting in purposeful silence, even if it's just for 5 minutes a day. If you do it every damn day, it will make such a difference you won't believe you didn't sit down and shut up sooner. We have 2 ears and 1 mouth for a reason. Exactly, Lindsay. Set a timer. Sit in a comfortable position. Focus on your breathing. Notice what thoughts come in and gently push them back out by refocusing on your breathing. I highly recommend keeping a notebook nearby to write down any thoughts that come through that you want to remember and investigate further. Ask yourself a question about something you're struggling with before sitting down, like, what thoughts about money are blocking my flow? Another revealing exercise is visualization. Take 5 or 10 minutes to imagine yourself living out one of the specifics of your desires for riches. Let's say one of the reasons you want to be rich is so you can take your family on a trip to Madrid.
On my famous rocket ship.
Picture yourself there. Notice how it feels, how it smells, where you stay, where you see, eat, buy, yell at the cranky cab driver about. Imagine what other people think of you taking this trip. Stay in the feeling and notice if any gnarly beliefs come up. Anything about not deserving to travel or being selfish. Or people are in dire need all over the world and you're spending money whooping it up at the Museum of Ham. Write down anything that comes up and question it. Busting yourself tip number 4. Have an us talk with money. Whether you realize it or not, you're having a relationship with money. If you ain't got any money, it's because you treated the people in your life with the same regard you treat money. You'd be dining on a Thanksgiving chicken for one every November. One of the best ways to find out how you truly feel about money is to write a letter to it as if it were a person. I personally found this exercise
That's a good one.
to be a real humdinger and have heard from clients and readers that they too realized they were acting like total Fruit Loops when it came to money. Back in the day, my letter to money went something along the lines of, Dear Money, I love you and wish I had more of you, but I resent the crap out of needing you. You're never there for me. I totally don't trust you. I feel dirty admitting I want you, but I get so excited whenever you show up. I worry about you all the time. I wish I didn't need you. You suck. Please, for the love of God, show up in huge quantities soon. I had such a push-pull relationship with money, as do most people. It's a wonder I was able to bring in any at all. My energy was all about blocking it while trying to welcome it in at the same time. Here are some snippets of letters sent in by readers to show you that you are not alone in your money madness. Hold on.
Brian,
That's your sister.
And she like okay?
Everything went well.
They burn them off or what do they do?
Shush. We're not talking about that.
Okay.
They just expect her to be in extreme amount of pain. All right. So here are the snippets of the letters. Dear Money,
How you like me now?
I feel confident and secure when you're here, and I like to spend you when you're around. I feel generous to others, but sometimes you leave without saying goodbye. You're like a lover who comes and goes on a whim, and yet I always want you back. It makes me feel resentful and frustrated. I get so scared when you go because I'm afraid maybe you'll never come back. It makes me feel bad about myself. Why can't we just enjoy being together?
Okay, we all just get along.
Dear Money, I love you and respect you and try really hard to use you wisely, but I often feel like I let you down. Unless I work really hard and I don't feel I deserve to have more of you in my life. I know all the wonderful things that we can do together. Enjoy amazing vacations, bless my family, give to charities I believe in, and yet I often don't feel I deserve to have more of you in my life. Man, I want to do a whole series on TikTok about this. Dear Money, I love you, and I'm scared of you. It would be amazing to have more of you, but I feel weird admitting that. Like, if it makes me a bad person somehow. I also don't know what I would do if I made tons of you. I feel like I would just give it all away because I don't know anything about investing, so I'm probably blocking you from showing up so I don't have to look stupid.
It's alright.
Dear Money, I love having you around and I want to keep you safe so you can help me if an emergency comes up in my life. But I'm afraid if I have too much of you, others may be resentful or my husband will try to take you from me. I don't have an education or skill set that will pay me enough to have as much as of you as I want.
How much is enough, though?
Dear Money, I really hate you. I hate that you have the ability to literally cause me physical pain when I look at bills. It's not money, it's the bills. I hate that.
I hate the mailman.
I hate that my stomach leaps into my throat whenever I look at my student loan balance. I hate that you have this much power over me. I actually would love to dedicate my life to helping people, but I feel beholden to take jobs that I dislike so I can make more of you. I wish that I could have a clean slate with you. I want to come from a place of abundance and not one of fear, anger, and regret. I heard a story about a monkey trap that's used in certain parts of Africa and India that is a great metaphor for how we choose to hold on to our limiting beliefs about money. What they do is take a box, put a hole in it, stick a banana inside the box, leave it where the monkeys hang out and wait. When a monkey comes along and sees the box, he reaches in and grabs the banana and gets trapped because of his fistful banana is too big to pull through the hole in the box. If he wants to be free, all he has to do is let go, and if he insists on holding, he will be trapped. I can't remember where I first heard this story, but it made the rounds in the personal development world for years, and I'm pretty sure it's total BS. First of all, how would the monkey know there's a banana in the box? And second, how do they catch him once he's sitting there stuck, holding on to the banana? Do they hang around all day in the jungle smoking cigarettes and playing cards, waiting for the monkey with their nets at the ready? I went to one website that suggested that when we saw the monkey, they would quickly put him in a jar. A jar. Lame. I decided to use this story anyways because A, I could be wrong. It could be true. B, it illustrates a point I'm trying to make really well. C, the point I'm trying to make is that we make up these total BS stories and all we have to do is let go of them if we want to change our lives and be free. So what better story to relate to than one that might be total BS? We choose to stay in our stories because we get what I call false benefits from them. We get to keep our identities as a broke person. We get to blame our brokenness on things outside of ourselves. I don't have time. I have 7 kids. The economy sucks. I can't find a pen to write down my to-do list with. We don't have to push ourselves outside of our comfort zones and risk failing, looking like an idiot, losing money, changing and becoming different from our families and friends. The list goes on and on. It all comes down to this. You have to want your dreams more than you want your drama.
I like drama.
You do like drama. A little bit too much, my dear.
I'm gonna go across the river.
Create more drama? Alright.
I was gonna figure out how to get a boat over there to the island.
As we embark here on busting you and your limiting beliefs, I want to caution you against getting so wrapped up in your processing your blocks that you don't take the action necessary to change your life. I've seen many cases where people get so obsessed with their issues that they spend years journaling, going to retreats, weepily deconstructing their inner selves as an excuse not to take the giant, scary leaps forward. So I want to encourage you to do both at the same time. Investigate your BS and take forward action. I want to reiterate that taking huge, scary leaps into the unknown is the best way to scare your BS to the surface anyways. It's like a 2-for-1 deal. You make progress and you unearth your shit. The key is keep moving forward when you uncover your deepest fears and beliefs.
Alright, there that motherfucker is right there.
Hey.
Oh, sorry.
Not retreat into endless self-analysis. I'm not proud to report that when I had my biggest breakthrough about my dad at the money seminar, I did exactly what I just told you not to do. I didn't take immediate action on getting the 85,000 together and moving forward with the goal. I shrank back and focused all my old fear, doubts, and worries instead on staying focused on how right this opportunity was for me. I hesitated. And instead of signing up and bravely leaping into the next chapter of my life, I snuck out of the conference room and went home. I'd love to blame it on the fact that it was an insane amount of money for me to come up with at the time, but it was a lack of determination and my fear that failed me, not the amount. I ended up manifesting that exact amount 1 year later to get coaching from someone else. This is such a key point. Okay, Linz, when you get a hit on what's holding you back and realize what you need to do to move forward, act immediately. You are battling every deeply ingrained and up until this moment extremely successful limiting beliefs that you have been your truths for your entire life. If you hesitate when you get a knowing hint, you give those familiar limiting beliefs the time and space to take over again. Hesitation is the crack that all of your favorite excuses will burst through, drown out your resolve, and sweep you back into safety of your comfort zone. Listen to your intuition, trust universal intelligence over your fears. Have faith that what you desire already exists, and leap like the mighty badass that you are. You can do it. You can do it. All right, today's homework. To get rich. Suggested money mantra for the day. Say it, write it, feel it, own it. I love money because money is always here for me. Number 1, write down the 5 most common limiting words or phrases you and the people you hang out with the most use and talk about money.
Don't, can't, won't.
Number 2, shut up, slow down, and stop using them. Number 3, meditate for at least 5 minutes every day before sitting down. Ask the question, what belief is blocking me from making money? Write down any insights you get, question them, come up with a new story, and repeat it to yourself as described in the previous chapter. Come up with one super exciting reason that you want to make money and spend 5 to 10 minutes visualizing all the details of it. Notice if any limiting beliefs come up, and if so, follow the drill in number 3. Number 5, write a letter to money. Notice the key, most emotional limiting beliefs that come up for you, and do the rewrite drill for them too. Listen to your intuition during meditation, visualization, or just running around being you. And the moment you get a brilliant idea that would move you in the direction of your financial dreams, jump on it. Go for it. Like you've never gone for it before. Leap like the largest leaper ever. Notice any crappy thoughts that come up while you're in midair and rewrite them. But do not stop your forward motion in order to do so. The successful completion of this one exercise could land you in full-on badassery. Just saying. And please fill in the blank. I'm grateful to money because... So, that's pretty intense today. Really knocking out our beliefs about money, bringing them to the surface.
You read with such enthusiasm.
I read with such enthusiasm? Are you being sarcastic?
No.
Oh, okay.
Like, I want to just probably get a bunch of TikTok hits by sitting and listening to the recording.
What?
I direct record you talking.
I put it up on Facebook or on YouTube. Go screen record it. Yeah. I think he's making fun of me, guys.
No, I'm not. Oh,
I'm sure you guys enjoy his little comments because they're so fun.
Fine, huh? Probably annoying.
Well, just think about what you just said.
Well, you can't hear that.
Yeah, they can.
Well, turn your mic around.
Interesting that the fill in the blank is the same. I suppose it should show an evolution of our thoughts. Yes, I've noticed that too. That being grateful for money. I'm grateful to money because it's been in every chapter. But yeah, I think that's the biggest thing. It will show the evolution and how you change. But it's funny, like I said, this whole writing the letter to money. I think that's gonna show a whole lot too. But I want to do a whole series on it. I wonder if she has like anything posted. Or I'll ask people to send me their Dear Money letters.
Yeah, like fucking Dear Annie.
Yeah. You don't have to feel bad about never commenting, Christy. I'm happy you're here. If you're taking in, the information, just listening, it's going to make a difference for you.
Yeah, we trolling now.
Yeah, it's such a great way to start off the day, right? You should always be starting off with, like, if you can read 10 pages, just 10 pages a day, or, take 10 minutes a day to do self-development, right? And if you can't do that, like, just being here and soaking it up is a great thing, right? Because even if you do not, like, take the actions that we do, it's gonna plant a seed. If you consistently do this, if you consistently show up each and every day and listen and just listen, it's gonna change things, right? You take those 5 minutes, you meditate with us, and you listen. Like, your mind is clear and able to absorb. That's why we do it that way. So that way, you're taking in that information and you feel better, right? Good morning, Morgan. So I'm happy you're here. I'm so thankful that you're here. I mean, if that's all anybody does is come in here and listen, I'm happy to continue to do this. It's great to have the back and forth, but I know that, sometimes it's difficult. We're getting kids ready in the morning. We're getting ourselves ready in the morning. So luckily for me, I don't, I'm not. What'd you say?
Nothing. We don't have kids.
Well, my kids are already at school.
People.
And yeah, I don't have the little ones. So, my kids are out the door by 7:30. I'm able to get ready and prepared to do this at 8 of my time. So stop talking like that.
Oh, that hurt.
I'm not a doctor.
Yeah, I ain't going to the doctor. I hate the doctor.
At work for 2 hours when this starts. Yeah, so your day's already started.
Half over.
Not quite half over, a quarter of the way over.
After this is done, it's half over.
Well, that's true. Usually we do end a little bit before 10. But I enjoy this book. Like I've said before, I enjoy this author. I love the way she writes. I feel like I'm talking to, a friend of mine, or reading my own thoughts that go through my head.
You are the voice of reason.
I'm the voice of reason.
It's scary.
It's scary.
No, I just don't know. That whole money thing is just stupid. Money sucks.
Money doesn't suck.
Yeah, it does.
Money is your friend.
Money is not my friend.
Money is your friend.
Yeah, I treat it awesome. It always comes to me. I just give it away if they like it so much.
Maybe you should spend some time with it.
No, fuck that. I ain't spending no time with it. All it does is cause problems.
No, it doesn't. It supports what you want.
It makes you happy when you give it away. The other people are happy.
Yeah, make sure that the work I need to do with others is done before 8. I love it.
I guess I could give it to you.
Yeah, you could give it to me, and I could help support you in the things you want to do.
Can't afford me.
I can't afford it. Y'all, like, seriously, I have the perfect client who sleeps beside me.
Sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes. And
On your schedules.
this is our life. I try to coach him, but but
Coach.
you know, when you're ready, the teacher appears.
Yeah, I've been here for a long time teaching you what not to do.
What not to do, right?
A prime example.
Welcome back, Lindsay. And for those who can't make the morning lives and be here exactly, Indigo. The ones who can't be here and make the lives, or you catch it at the end, I do upload these to YouTube each and every day. All right. Usually they're on there by noon. It depends. Between TikTok and YouTube, it's been really slow lately. It's taken like 2 hours to upload, but it gets on there. It is always on there. I try. That's like one of the things I do. I make sure I do. Once we're done here, I let TikTok process it, and then I get it up.
Why does it take so long for them to process like the data and stuff?
I don't know. I'm not a TikTok.
It's definitely made for the American people, I think. Because like when you have your own live and you can just talk over everybody. Just type them.
Right. It does. It shows me where I need to be better at explaining to sometimes.
It's crazy how they just disappear like that. Where the hell did he go?
It has been a roller coaster since I started this awakening nearly 5 years ago.
Has it been that long?
Yep. Almost. It'll be 5 years in May.
Yeah, you're like 5 years behind me.
Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. So yeah, so make sure you guys are, like I said, if you can't be here live, check out the YouTube, but make sure you're in the communities. I know some people don't like to post on Facebook, and that's fine. The Discord is there as well. That to me feels a little bit more private.
Yeah.
So
It's not.
No, I mean it can get crazy, but
you can expose Discord way easier than anything else.
But I have like 14 people in Discord, so
Hey, you gotta start somewhere.
that's right. It'll be grown.
I wonder what my channel would be like. I'd be like,
perhaps you should start one.
no, I don't want people in that part of me.
Okay, Indigo. Sounds good.
Oh, there you are, you little bastard.
But, I mean, I do like the Discord because it does feel more intimate, I guess. You know, it's a smaller... Not that way, Justin.
Boy.
But, you know, it's smaller, and I feel like you can be a little bit more open at this point.
I know a lot to handle, so it's more comfortable.
Yeah. It's... Yeah. Yeah, especially with all the things that are coming up, Linz. It'll be good. It's not difficult to work. It really isn't.
What's coming up?
There are things that we are working on in the background.
Oh, fuck.
Indigo says, Justin, it's not Snapchat.
Where's my free time? Where's my Marci time? We'll be fighting Lindsay before you know it.
Oh, stop it.
Me and Lindsay, not you.
Stop manifesting stuff.
I'm just saying. I gotta speak about it if it happens. Why is that?
Because you're feeling into it and you believe it. So therefore it comes to be. So stop believing bullcrap and start believing the stuff you truly want.
Why didn't I shoot that deer yesterday? It was a softie. It's not big enough. He's young. He's like 2.5 years old.
Tell him to go to your link tree and check it out.
Who's the buck?
Oh, you.
I don't got a link tree. Cash App.
No, my link tree.
Oh. I'm gonna put my Cash App in your link tree. I'm confused people.
She said, we kind of do fight like brother and sister. I wouldn't be surprised if we were in a past life.
I hate
Indigo, check out, he just posted a video late last night or early this morning. He had, is it pictures or is it a video, babe?
Oh, it's a video.
It's a video. He gets really close up
Oh,
with a buck in our backyard.
Like 10 yards.
10 yards from it. Good morning, Misty.
Tonight I'm going to hide behind the decoy and try to tackle him.
You're going to try to tackle the buck?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
I think I can. I think I can get a hold of him at least.
But yeah, he just posted a video early this
kind
morning.
Of long, though. I need to shorten it up.
Well, you can do that. You can trim it. Just repost it. Bass Assassin 420. It's Bass _ Assassin 420.
Used to be the Ass Assassin, but got married.
I don't think you want to say stuff like that.
Why?
Think about what you just said.
Oh yeah, that's like too much being gay, huh? I am about the butt stuff.
You should come in so Indigo can just friend you or follow you. It'd be easier.
My TikTok don't work.
Your TikTok don't work. I'm gonna have him come in. It'll be easier.
So it's easier when I come in?
Oh, it's always interesting when he chimes in.
No one's messaging me today. Must be popular today. Someone must need something.
You're always popular.
Yeah, right. Which one again? Yeah, right.
The Loving Rebel.
Which one again?
See?
The Loving Rebel. Oh, that's gonna do that. I'm not requesting nothing.
There. He's in here now.
You know what? You need to change your.
You got it.
You need to change something on your shit. You can't read the comments because of your shirt. You change the color of your font or something. Because you can't read them. Look.
I can read them.
No, you can't.
I can.
Yeah, you can't even see 3D. You can't tell me you can read them.
I can read them. She just said no sound, Justin.
I know there's no sound.
You can read backwards. I know sometimes depending on the shirt I do read it. It is difficult for me, especially when I do free yes nos. But especially in the morning, like, yeah, we do talk, but you know, it's just usually me.
Okay, I'm good.
Reading.
Good?
Yeah, he got you.
Okay. Well, who was again? Indigo. Back. Not really.
Oh,
She's on my For You page like every freaking day.
she is on my For You page like multiple times a day, and I love it for her.
I'm sick of it.
I need to be more like Lindsay and be posting all sorts of crap so I get on people's For You page because I'm not.
I guess I don't know. I think you just type in For
Yeah,
You
you.
page. For You page, For You page, For You page on your thing. Maybe you'll get a bunch of followers. I don't know. Oh, my For You page is kind of weird.
I don't know. I need to do like I just need to do a.
But definitely it seems
Complete.
like if I watch a video completely through, the next two videos come up. One of the two is going to be the same on the same concept.
Yeah.
So their TikTok analytics are getting better, but not when you repeat false.
She doesn't use hashtags. That's her secret.
Doesn't use hashtags.
Yeah. I should try that, but
I don't know.
I'm gonna be doing a video blitz here soon.
Pissing me off. Where do you
Starting today. So I'm gonna start doing at least 3 videos a day. I need to just record a bunch of them and have them in my drafts so I can post them.
Why is he so hard to see?
But all right, guys. So
That's him right there.
we have our homework for today. I will post that again in the Facebook and the Discord. I'm gonna upload my past few days as well. I haven't had a chance to. But and I also set intentions that they reach who they are meant to reach. So you're welcome, Justin. You had 200 drafts at one point.
Who, me?
No, Indigo. But Lindsay said she also sets intentions that they reach who they are meant to reach. So you're welcome, Justin.
Huh. I'll quit getting it all in my head and shit, man.
Oh boy. All right, guys, I'm gonna log off because I got a busy day to do. Like, it's my day off, but
You told me I had to leave the house.
I did. I told him, I'm like, you're gonna leave the house, and
Come home, you'll be laying on the floor, stretching your back out.
I wanna clean with no interruption.
Hmm.
So
I'll make sure I'm back soon.
exactly, you don't want a clean house. What's with that? Anyways.
Dude, I've been busting my ass around here. I don't want to hear it.
You have been doing
Not
things
really,
around
but
the house.
Get...
Have a great day, guys. I hope you all enjoy it. And morning whiskey as I'm about to sign off. Don't forget, if you missed the live, I do upload them on YouTube. All the ones that we have done thus far are up there. So they start all the way back from November 1st till now. So it's a great way to kind of catch up if you want to catch up with us.
Wait till the sanitation drones get here.
And so, and again, everything will be posted in the Discord and the Facebook. And I hope you all have an amazing day. I love you all, and I will see you later.
Where is the fuck at?